negative, you know, life stinks, and all this stuff. And I started to read into like the afterlife, because I'm like, well, let me look forward to something.
Right.
And I am not saying that at any time I ever was going to commit suicide,
Right.
but there were times that I prayed and said, God, this life's not working for me. Like, can we just move on? You know.
If you move on to the other side, if you move on to the other side, and you happen to have, you happen to own a McDonald's on the other side, what are you going to say then?
I think money doesn't matter then, and jobs don't matter, and there's no calories.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of good things.
They do have work. They have work to do on the other side.
Yeah, have missions.
But you know, my point is, that's my heaven. I don't know. You can eat without getting fat, but
right. Anything you want, as much as you want.
You know, the point is, to get back to your question, when I did that, I got very interested in the afterlife and about all like people who died and came back.
The John Edwards episodes?
Yeah, all of that, right?
Okay.
I got very interested in that. And you know what it did for me? It put my life into perspective.
Oh, that's good.
And it put life in general for everyone into perspective.
It kind of
like,
balanced you out.
It's like this.
Sure.
You know, no matter how old, you could live until 106. It's like this compared to eternity.
Yes. Right.
Claudia, your son Stephen, I remember you were telling me the story. He needed surgery as of recent?
Yeah, he was supposed to be sitting next to you, Christine, and he shied out. He didn't want to come.
No.
Camera shy, huh?
Camera shy.
Really?
He says, you're not gonna tag me in Facebook, are you? And then all my friends are gonna see me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Just
teenager
talk
for
about
you.
it.
Yeah. So perspective.
If
That's
you could bring
his perspective.
Steve, if you bring the camera in on the picture right there, of the young man.
No, not
Not that one.
That's
There he
my
is.
friend
In the middle on top.
Oh, that was your friend. Okay.
So Stephen is not here in person, but we will show his picture at some point.
And then when it goes on Facebook, he's
There
going
he
to
goes.
deal with
There's
it.
Stephen. That was 2 days ago on his. We celebrated his birthday.
Good-looking boy.
But Stephen has been saved twice, or saved against having surgery. Once when he was 6, and he actually saw Saint Raphael.
Wow.
And that was beautiful because I didn't expect him to see anything. And he said he saw the angel, so I thought he was like, okay, you're making up a story. And then he said the angel put his hand on his left ear. And I'm saying, adenoids are not behind the ear, because he couldn't breathe at night. He was asthmatic and he had an adenoid problem. And he said the angel stayed and then left. And when I went to get the results from the doctor says, your son Stephen, the left side ear, the adenoid is extremely swollen and needs to have surgery. So, but from that night on, he slept very well. So I told the doctor, yes, I will call you. Never called him again.
Right.
So, and now he had another problem. We thought he had scoliosis.
Oh, no.
He didn't have scoliosis, but he ended up having one leg 2.5 centimeters shorter. And the pelvic bone, which was on the x-rays, was showing this difference. And we went to 2 specialists at the Children's Hospital in Montreal. And then I did a prayer for him June 4th. This was in May. The x-rays are there. June 4th, I did a prayer. He woke up. I said, Stephen, so do you feel different? I asked the angel to stretch out your other leg. And he starts laughing. He's making fun of me. He says, no, Mom, I don't feel nothing. And then we went to on the 26th to the specialist hospital. Then the doctors are saying, what we see on the x-ray is not what we see in person. This child does not have a problem. And you could have seen that he was actually standing straight because he was very slanted. And two doctors confirmed. So we left there, he didn't need surgery.
What is his age?
15.
15.
But I don't think within a month that he'll grow 2.5 centimeters on his x-ray, on his leg.
That
I understand they grow, but that it evens out like that, that's just because my buddy there worked very hard to get him healed.
Prior to the surgery on my shoulder that I had on Good Friday, very clearly the MRI showed a tear in the bursa and a tear in the rotator, and it was evident. I went in to have that surgery, and of course I asked Claudia, since St. Raphael, I called upon him.
Right.
All right. You were doing the Reiki on me,
Right.
and Rita Giganti was sending angel healing to me, and Aldefina was doing energy.
You had all kinds of stuff.
I had all bases covered.
That's right.
Okay. And truthfully, I really didn't need the doctor. They went in and made 4 holes in my shoulder. He came out, couldn't find a thing.
Very nice.
So, and then like 2 days later, I was doing this.
See?
No problem, no pain. So, and I knew what it was. You know, I was, well, maybe the MRI was wrong. Yeah, okay.
No.
All right. That's what they wanted to have you believe.
You know what that's called? That's called faith.
That's right. That was absolute faith.
in
I had more
God,
faith in you
in
guys
angels. Yeah.
that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I love it when we stump the medical community.
Yes. Oh,
Because
well,
they're
we don't
so
know what to say.
scientific, you
Yes.
know, and it's like, how do we explain
Do you
this?
want to show the pictures of
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the booth, can you put up the pictures, the Polaroids that Theresa brought? Theresa, if you could explain that.
Okay. In the picture,
Okay.
just to bring it down a little bit.
Can you bring it down a little bit? Yeah.
Bring it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, just make it a little smaller. Okay, just keep doing it. Then I can explain more. Just to bring it more in, smaller. Because you can't see up in the light where the illuminated part is.
Upper right corner?
No, keep it straight. It's wrong, keep it straight. Just bring it down.
Just drop it down.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. This is
perfect.
good. Perfect. Now, the illuminated light is the miraculous statue from Our Lady of the Roses, where Veronica Lucan was being visited by the Blessed Mother. In the corner behind me, there's a veil. That's me standing there with a veil and a crown. You can see Jesus' face on the side over here. On the left-hand side is Jesus' face. On the right-hand side is a little angel that popped out.
Yeah, I see it.
And this is outside. This is not inside a church. This is outside on the premises in Flushing. Now, if you bring the picture up a little bit more, there's another little angel at the end of the foot. He's bent down right there in the corner.
Oh, yeah, look at
He's
that.
bent down bowing and holding his hand praying.
Oh, my God, look at that.
Cherubim.
Yeah. So this happened, and matter of fact, this was a Polaroid. And you can't
fake that.
fake that with a Polaroid.
No.
What you see is what you get.
All right, can you put up the
That's
second
amazing.
pictures? The next pictures? Okay.
All right. Here, I have the 7 sorrows over my eyes. Inside of me, I'm all plaited with gold. That's called inside. You can't really see it. You have to go closer up. Inside the coat, it was raining that day. There's an image of the Blessed Mother there.
You're in the center?
I'm at the end here with the cane.
So,
That's
I see.
me,
Yeah, I
7
see it.
sevens. Next to us was a gentleman. We converted him. He was a bat boy. And
what?
A bat boy. He
Why'd
did-
you look at me when you said that?
he used to collect money from people and hurt them.
Oh, no.
So we changed his life around, and he's wearing a crown. I'm not going to mention his name. He's wearing a crown of thorns, and his face would be blotted out by God. If you see, he's all white, but you see the red of blood. That's from the things that he did in his past life. He turned it out. As a matter of fact, he turned out to be very. Next to him is my husband, on the right. And if you, on top of his head, he had a 7, and around his neck, he has a very gold medallion around his neck, my husband's neck. And he also, you see his hands, they're in gold. That's from the Blessed Mother.
Wow.
Is there another picture?
And this is outside.
Wow.
Where was that?
That is in Flushing,
It's the same shrine.
same shrine.
Okay. Is there another picture?
Okay. Now, you see the big long one that's coming down, like a rod with the light?
Yeah.
Those are graces that have been given to me. And all the other little ones there, those are the, I'm a prayer warrior. Those are the rosaries I pray. I'm up to 4 o'clock in the morning praying. So those are the rosaries I've been saying for people sick, not for myself. I always pray for others. And these are the rosaries. There's a lot more rosaries. There's about 50 of them.
Life of servitude.
They're coming from heaven. And that's, again, the miraculous statue. That's Blessed Mother. Where Veronica Lucan, I don't know if you could see it on the side. She's out like this, but there's another hand there holding the heart of Jesus. There's a heart in its hand. It's an angel holding a heart.
Wow.
That was recent?
That was about 4 years ago.
That's fairly recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another one. See the little angel on the side by me? I'm
Yeah.
standing next to the
Yeah, I see
miraculous.
it.
The little angel.
Wow.
That's a little baby angel.
And you're
next to-
standing next to a statue.
I'm standing next to the Blessed Mother. That's a miraculous
You
statue.
see the pure white light in the Blessed Mother?
And see the little one down there? And I'm holding. They took a picture, and there's the little angel. You can see it's his.
Is
he
that
has
the
a
one
little
where you said you
hand.
had your children there?
Everybody says that could have been one of my children there.
Yeah, I
that
see
was
it.
there.
Yeah,
Could have
clearly. Looks like
been,
a kid.
no.
Looks like a
One
little,
of the
little
little
child.
baby.
Yeah, a little baby.
There's one more picture.
Okay, we write this
We
up.
got one more picture.
One
You got one more picture in there? Only
I
three?
gave her 4. I gave her 4 pictures.
All right, so in
There's
the
a picture
meantime,
missing.
All right, we can see
Oh, they
if
could
they
come
can find it
Yeah.
in time.
So do we have any final thoughts, Christine, on this subject today?
Well, it's been a very interesting conversation, I have to say, but all spiritual conversations, I think, are interesting.
Yes.
I believe that all of this proves that there is God in heaven and that he has his angels out in force to help us. And one of the things I have learned about God and angels since I've been doing all of this is that call upon them. They will be there for you because God has never-ending love for all of us. And no matter who you are or what you do, you can always turn to God and you can always say, angels, I need help. Because they are there, sometimes just hanging around waiting for us to say, help me with this, do this for me, please, or
There's
help
so
me
many
accomplish
of them.
this.
They need things
They
for us
need things to do, so
Yeah.
we should give them things to do, right? And just
Amen,
by
yeah.
asking
Even from the
in a
most
nice
mundane
way,
thing that you can think of, they will help you.
that's right.
We got
So
one
those
minute.
are
We're gonna
my
wrap this up. Teresa,
thoughts.
just
Theresa,
something real
any
quick.
final word?
Only final word I just said, believe in your faith, put your trust in God, forgive, love, and have peace and joy because God wants simplicity and humility. And that's
Thank
going to be
you,
your
Sponsor.
road to heaven.
That's right.
In the audience. Okay.
All right, well, I just want to say thank you for our guests for being on the show. Thank you to our studio audience for coming. And thank you to the audience out there and to my co-hosts and to the sponsors, Tom.
Yeah, Antonio's Pork Store, Tottenville, Aardvark Pest Control, Great Kills, and Smiling Pizza in good old downtown Park Slope, Brooklyn.
Smiling pizza.
Smiling Pizza, best pizza in the world.
Okay.
And our crew. They're an amazing crew.
Yes.
All of you guys, thank you so
Our
much.
studio guests and audience guests.
And just remember, miracles happen to those who believe.
We all believe, so you should too. Come on, what is it gonna? That's not gonna hurt, right?
That's right. It doesn't cost anything.
Okay.
Exactly. There's not many things for free, but that is.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
We have to stay here. We can sit. No, we can talk. Because now the mics are down. They mute them.